How are you? Long time. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. And welcome everyone to Game 2 of the Atlantic District Qualifiers. The North Jersey Avalanche 1-0 this weekend, facing off against also 1-0, the New Jersey Rockets. The Avalanche winning their first game comfortably by a score of 6-0. The Rockets, on the other hand, stormed back from a 3-1 deficit to defeat PHC 4-3. That gives the Rockets and the Avalanche 3 points each, and a win today by either team will guarantee a spot in the Atlantic District Championships next weekend. By that I mean a win in regulation time certainly guarantees it. A win in overtime likely guarantees that berth as well. There is, again, some potential for odd things to happen when you start getting into the overtime scenarios, as either Palmyra or PHC, if they win their next two games, could themselves get to 6 points. And so 4 or 5 points may not be enough. 6 points for certain will be enough to get to the next round. For the Avalanche, on paper, today is their toughest test of the three. However, the Avalanche are not likely to want to see PHC in a potential winner-take-all game tomorrow, given how tough PHC plays the Avalanche every time they meet. So that makes this game extremely important against the Rockets. And the Rockets feel similarly in terms of, if they win, a little more cushion against Palmyra tomorrow for them, but they too would like to clinch their berth in the final today. These two teams met way back in August, the first game of the season. The Rockets won that one, and that was led by a strong performance by Justin Madison in net. Today we will get Zeller Clark Schob, we'll call him Zeller, getting the start. Alex to get the start for the Avalanche. And so I think we've hit most of the context for this one. The keys to the game: the Avs have to do a lot of what they did yesterday with a higher skill opponent, moving the puck, getting the puck out, clearing the front of the net, staying away from unnecessary penalties, some of the keys. And then, very importantly, the Avs will have to keep an eye out when a couple of the high-end snipers for the Rockets are on the ice, namely Jack Foy. Avs are down 2 forwards today. So Colin continuing his quest for a state championship, and Eddie is unfortunately out sick. So the Avs will have 9 forwards and 6 D, and Ben Green will get a role as a winger along with David and Cam. I'm expecting nothing less than a hat trick from Mr. Green in his debut performance as a forward. 16-minute periods. Avs in their home whites is the higher seed, going from right to left. The Rockets from left to right in their dark black uniforms, red numerals. A lot of history between these two teams, a lot of players who've played together at different programs, including the New York Saints. And it should make for a good hockey game. We'll also call this one, in addition to the Avs looking for the rematch from the season opener, the Avs will try to get a win in the Leo McCullough Revenge Tour, having been on the Rockets last year. One of the changes for yesterday, the Avs started, or I should say put together, a couple of new line combinations. Porter with Mateos and Leo. Milan, Chris, and Joey, and we'll see how they roll with things in this game. It looks like Milan, Chris, and Joey to get the start with Alex and Ali. Again, Alex Annunziato in goal against the former Colonial, Zeller, Clark, Shobe. Avs with the last line change as the home team. We will see if that is used today and fired in. Conklin out with Cassidy and Leonards. Alex plays it up the boards. Milan is there, looks to chip it out. Montanari pinched. Rockets keep it in. There's a drive, blockered away. First shot of the game goes to the Rockets. Conklin with the shot from the point. Alex with the stop from his former Saint teammates. Puck battle. Ali comes out with it, overskated it. Chris will try to recover. Still in traffic. The Rockets aggressive on the puck. Now the Avs clear. Chasing after it are the Rockets. They play it up, and Devin got a stick on the puck, and that forced an offsides. 43 seconds underway here in the first. Porter, Leo, Mateos are out, and the faceoff is won. Henry Albu, I believe, is number 8, who does not have a name on his jersey. He joined the Rockets midseason from the Mercer Chiefs, the former junior Flyer. Far side, Albu able to get the puck out. Porter on the back check. A glove goes flying, cleared by the Avalanche. And Mateos is there, but Foy gets it out. Here is Albu, has Haw with him. There's a shot, goes off a skate. So this line, the top line for the Rockets. Albu dumps it in deep. Devin will play it to Michael. He's sandwiched by 2 Rockets, able to chip it. Gowan sends it out of the zone as the Avs hadn't cleared. Jugastron to play. Fired in by Albu. Ha was beaten to the puck by Michael, and Ben seeing his first shift on forward along with Cam and David. A good forecheck by Ben. He gets the steal, and he's going to go after the puck. Cam is there with an active stick on Jugastron. Far side, it is kicked out. Avi will step up, and he's able to get the puck to David, who fires it right back in. Jugastron to chase it. Far side, Ben with the hit, and that keeps the puck in. So Ben Green in his Oscar debut as a forward off to a great start. Puck is cleared and it's gloved down. Cesari overskated. It goes behind the net. Avi will play it. Goes up and off the boards to Ben. Ben took a hit but got it out. And Chris is now on chasing Sideris. So every Av has touched the ice and a pretty good start so far. But Joey is now on the forecheck. Jude tried to kick it. Milan will settle it down. Milan gave it up to Conklin. Conklin is knocked off the puck on a good back check by Jude. Avs will try to get numbers. Milan the feed goes through a pair of wickets. Chris will chase after it. Rockets get the puck below the goal line, and it is cleared into their own bench. So the Rockets with white numerals and letters, red numerals, white letters on black uniforms, much easier for my old-aged eyes to see. So I'm able to track most of their players except for sometimes on the far side. You're going to see a lot of Luca Montanari and Leo Ravinsky, and they are out. At least Ravinsky is. Ali with the keep-in and a shot goes wide. Avs still without a shot on goal. Puck bounces in front. And now Conklin will look to come away. He fires it in right on Alex. He makes the save. You have to be sharp on that one. Ali reverses to Alex, up to Milan. Milan has Chris with him. He's going to flip it in. And Ravinsky is there. Chris putting pressure on him and forces a turnover right in front, but no one was there as Milan reversed it. Avs are making a change. Here's Ha. He's got a step on Devin. Lost the puck. Lost the handle at the last minute. Devin knocks Ha off the puck. Milan a turnover as, again, he tried to toe drag, but AAHA is offsides. So 2 shots so far for the Rockets, none for the Avalanche. 12:04 to go in the first. Scoreless here early. Montanari knocked off the puck by Leo, the former Rocket. Devin below the goal line to Michael. Back to Devin. Puck's up in the air, trying to settle it. Albu got it. There's a quick interception, but Michael got a stick to prevent the pass to the man in the slot. Albu near side. Albu sends it. And Montanari, a shot, deflects in front, swept away by Michael, didn't get through. And behind the net, Albu threw it right in front, but Porter was there and knocks it to Leo. Leo's pass to Michael up the boards and able to be chipped out. And here's Leo with speed. Leo down the wing, pass to Mateos. It goes towards the net, and Zeller got a paddle on it to prevent it from going in. It was a slow roller off a skate, and they're going to call that the first shot of the game for the Avs. Here's Mateos, a drive, save made by Zeller. Puck is picked up and cleared by the Rockets. Jude sends it to Avi. Avi behind the net, up to Ben. Ben will look to chip it, and Jude will send it back to Avi. Avi with space, up to Ben. First pass gets out, Ben to Cam. Players chop at it, David to fire it in, but it hit a body. So coming back the other way is Ravinsky. Avi takes Ravinsky to the boards. Puck goes in behind the net. Ben will chase after it. Looks like Orloff is in there. David there as well, a pair of threes, and David clears the zone on an angle. Fired in by Ravinsky, and that is an offsides. We'll see where they mark that. They're going to mark it right at center ice. .10:22 to play in the first. So 3-2 the shots for the Rockets. Best opportunity so far. It was a slow roller on a centering pass by Mateos. Hit a skate. Just didn't have enough momentum to get in, but a good play by Zeller to keep it out. Avs a little crowded on the near side, not able to have enough room for the clear breakout. They're going to try again. Michael pass doesn't hit Joey, but it goes to center. Jugastron. Dangerous pass. Milan got a stick on it. Chris will step up in the play. Milan in the corner. Chris behind the net. So Joey a shot. And it looked like Zeller made that save. So the degree of difficulty, again, save made by Zeller. Albu tries to penetrate to AAHA. They throw it in front. Albu far side. Sedaris runs it up the boards. Michael's there, reverses to Devin. Devin's got space if he wants to skate. Instead, he hangs on, and Sedaris broke up the pass to Chris. Numbers the other way. Devin takes his man out. Puck is loose. That was Foy. Devin smart to play the man in Foy rather than going for the puck. Up the boards, Milan got it out. It hit a skate of Albu, and now Porter will fire it in. Avs will make some changes. Porter right in front to Mateos, just not able to connect. Good hockey. We haven't had a whistle in some time, and there it is. Offsides again on the Rockets. That's been the primary source of whistles so far. 3 offsides calls on the Rockets. Cassidy out with Leonards and Conklin. And Porter wins this faceoff to Alex. Board pass goes past Mateos. Tough call. They're going to call that one an icing as it went through members of both the Avs and the Rockets. But no one touched it up, and the faceoff will come all the way back to the left of Alex. So the Avs will keep the Porter-Leo-Mateos line out, even though the Foy line is not out for the Rockets. Off the draw, Rockets get it. Leonards dumps it in deep. Ali is there. Conklin is there. 2 players with size going after each other. Conklin a shot. Fired that one wide. Leo able to get it out. Goes behind Mateos. He will chase after it. And Ravinsky will play before an icing is called. Mateos on Ravinsky. Mateos chips it below the goal line. Porter, 8.5 to play. and he threw it up the far side wall. Conklin picks it off. 1-on-3, and Ollie stands up Conklin with a good play, and Leo gets the loose puck. Here's Leo, feeds it to Alex, give and go to Leo. Leo through center, kicks the puck back on his stick and backhands it deep. Avs will make some changes. Porter still down low. Here's Ben, fires it down below the goal line, picked up there by the Rockets as the Avs are completing a change. Long high pass, that will be an icing on the Rockets. 7:53 to go. Scoreless here in the first. We'll take a moment to remember a former Rocket, Johnny Gaudreau, and his brother Matt. Of course, in our minds, in this youth hockey season. Milan, Chris, and Joey are out. Milan with the steal to Jude at the point. Here's Jude, feeds it back to Milan. Looking for options, makes a move. Milan back to Jude. Jude with space. There's a shot, and Zeller will make the save. No traffic in front. So I'm a fan of throwing the puck on the net, but the Avs need to get some traffic in front in that situation as well. And you see the Rockets making changes. You see the Avs making some changes as well. So they'll send Porter, Milan, and Porter, Milan, and Leo out as Albu is on with Ha and Foy. Foy chips it past Michael. Avs have to be careful on their pinches. Rockets break it out. Albu, a shot. Alex will stop that in his breadbasket and hang on. Face-off to Alex's left, 7:17 to play first. Porter with the face-off. When Devin taken down, no call. The officials are going to say they were tangled up. And Devin comes out with it to Leo. Leo to the red line, fires it in. Leo gets the loose puck, tries to throw it in front. Couldn't connect with Porter. Michael will step up and chip it to Mateos. Two Rockets sandwich Mateos on the far side. Mateos, though, comes out with it to Porter. Here's Porter. Throws it towards the net, just wide. Mateos battling, and it goes on net, covered up by Zeller. Zeller Clark Schob with arguably the longest hyphenated name in 2010 hockey outside of the player for Wilkes-Barre. The first part of this hyphen is Erickson. I don't remember the second part of it. Has a longer hyphenated name. Rockets come out with the draw. Here's Leonard's, and he will dump it in. Ravinsky attacking from his D position. Alex takes him to the boards. Cassidy throws it behind the net. Ravinsky far side. Conklin supporting the point for the Rockets as Ravinsky is down low. Porter the loose puck. Throw it up the middle. Steal. Here's Conklin stepping around Ollie, but Ollie actually was able to just get enough of the puck. Conklin comes out with it. Conklin, a shot. Alex makes the save. Puck is loose, and they finally blow the play dead. So the turnover on the pass going up the middle, giving the Rockets their best opportunity of the game, courtesy of Chris Conklin. Chris, Leo, and Joey to step out. Chris got enough of the face-off to Ollie, steps up and clears. That will be an icing on the Avs unless Saris gets there, and he does, so no icing. Saris mishandled the puck, but somehow came out with it. Here's Conklin, dumps it in. Ollie with an active stick, forcing the dump in. Alex is there, taken to the boards. Chris behind the net, goes past Ollie. Joey will chip it back the other way. Milan is there near side. Milan couldn't handle the puck. Comes to center. Montanari overskated. Chris to Milan. And the Avs are offsides, but maybe not a terrible play, forcing the faceoff just outside the Rockets' blue line. 5:38 to go. first period. Milan, Chris, Joey out, and the AAHA Foy line out for the Rockets. Here are the Rockets. Here's Ha trailing. There's a pass. He tried to hit Foy. Good look, and now a 2-on-1 the other way. Actually, a 2-on-2, I'm sorry. Here's Chris with a trailer, and Michael gets it to Milan. That puck needed to move a little more quickly, and the Avs not able to get a shot. They make a change. Here's Ravinsky. He'll fire it in. Albu gets there first, and it is kept in at the line by Finn McCullough, not to be confused with Leo McCullough. Chipped by Michael, not out. Ben with a big hit on the far side, and the Avs are able to get it out. Ben up to Milan. Ben goes ahead of the play. Milan chipped it in, but didn't get enough on it, and now McCullough will fire it all the way back in. Rockets player knocked off the puck. David to Milan. There's a pass. It goes past Ben. He will chase after Ravinsky. Icing waved off. Ben steals it. He pickpockets Ravinsky. There's a pass off the bench to Cam. Cam to Jude. And the puck goes behind the net. Far side, Ravinsky with Ben on him. Ben with his best 12 minutes of hockey in the last few weeks, showing some new life at forward. And I'm proud of him, to say the least. Jude to chase after it. There's was a Borowski with a little drop pass. Borovkov throws it. There's a trailer, but offsides is Montanari as the puck jumped over the blue line. You can see the Avs bench taking a peek at who the Rockets are going to put on. And they don't put on the Foy line, but they put out Conklin, Cassidy, Leonards. The Avs counter with Milan, Chris, and Joey. So the game of chess continues. Rockets the draw. Leonard's a shot. It hit Ollie. Alex will get it in the corner. Up the board, stolen by Conklin. He's been arguably the best player so far. Milan unable to get it out of the zone. Here's Conklin trying to toe drag. Puck is loose. Chris in lots of traffic is somehow able to come out with it to Milan. Potential 3-on-2 for the Avs. Here's Milan. There's a move. Milan, there's a shot and a big save by Zeller. So Zeller with 3 fantastic saves, and that might have been the best of them so far, keeping it scoreless with 3:32 to go in the first. Dandy set of moves by Milan, but the backhand gloved by Zeller. Porter wins the draw. Leo gets the puck. Leo down low is hit, and the first power play of the game is going to go to the Avs. So a penalty behind the net on the Rockets, and it looks like it was McCullough hitting McCullough. So in a rendition of Kramer versus Kramer, we have McCullough versus McCullough, and Leo McCullough draws the penalty from Finn McCullough. So the Avs will go on the power play with 3:16 to go. And for those of you who are biblical, the chapter 3, verse 16, perhaps a good omen for the Avs as they go on a 90-second power play. Porter winning the draw to Chris. He might have been able to just take a quick shot from the slot, but decides to set it up instead. Here's Devin. Up high, Michael sends it over to Chris. Milan, Chris, Porter, Michael, Devin. There's a cross-ice pass. Devin has to field it on his backhand. Devin on his off wing to Chris. Chris to Devin. There's a feed. Michael, there's a shot. Glove save. Rebound. Zeller made the glove save, and now coming away is Jack Foy. He will flip it in. Alex paddles to the corner, and Foy just missed the puck. There's a battle for it. It's picked up by the Rockets. Ha pickpocketed by Milan. They're going to call that a slash. It's a tough call. Letter of the law. Milan slashed the stick to get the puck, but it was a pickpocket, they're going to call it on Milan. So Foy and AAHA getting puck possession, forcing the penalty. So a 4-on-4 for exactly half of a penalty, 45 seconds. And then the Rockets will go on the man advantage for 45 seconds thereafter. Off the draw, Devin gets it. It hops over Mateos' stick. Mateos, Leo, Devin, and Michael are out. And Gowan will fire it in deep. Devin to pick it up. Devin feeding it to Michael. Avs need to move it a little more quickly. Michael to Devin, up to Leo. Leo fanned on it initially, but then recovered, able to get it away from Foy. Here's a 2-on-2. Leo making a move, going towards the net, now behind the net. Leo will feed it. Devin, high slot, over to Michael. There's a shot, save made, rebound. Mateos just couldn't get enough on it. He was tied up. There's a potential play for Albu, but a good stick by Devin to knock it away. Out of the box is McCullough, and so the Rockets now on a power play. Conklin to pick it up. Avs on a penalty kill. Here is Conklin. Steps around Joey. Conklin, there's a shot, and it goes wide. Jude might have gotten a piece of it. Avi picks it up, fanned on it, took a hit. Puck is still on the boards. Avi able to win the battle and chip it out. Still not out. Now Porter does get it out. So 3 Avs on the far side able to get the clear. Coming back, a final rush. Here is Montanari. Montanari looks to go wide, throws it in front. Joey got a stick on it. Here's Sedaris. There's a shot. Alex gloves that one and hangs on with exactly 1 second to go in the man advantage. So both teams kill off the 45-second power plays for the other team, and Milan will step out with 1 second, in 1 second. Now the Avs have to avoid what happened against the Junior Flyers on Monday, where the Flyers scored goals in the aftermath of having killed those penalties. Chris and Cassidy. Cassidy wins it. There's a shot by Albu. It was blocked. Goes wide. Back to 5-on-5, and the net is knocked off the magnets as the Rockets were trying to set up a free player in the slot. Net knocked off. Under a minute to play. So last minute of play in the first period. Scores tied 0-0. And shots are tied 9-9. Good hockey game so far. Likely what we expected. And there's a big hit as Joey levels a player. I think it was Cesari. Chris handles the puck, gets it to Joey. Milan streaking left side. They stay onside. Chris a shot. Rebound. Milan throws it towards the net. Zeller the save. Zeller 2 saves, and he covers it up off a 3rd save. And Milan pushing and shoving in front. So a sequence of 3 shots. Chris the first. Rebound to Milan. He didn't get all of the backhand, but kept driving the net. Kudos to Zeller, now up to 12 saves for the Rockets. 31 seconds to go in the first. Chris on the draw for the Avs, and he wins it. He almost came out of it with a spinorama. Rockets fail to clear. Alex a shot. Zeller will glove that and hang on. So Zeller showing a lot of confidence at the top of the blue paint and showing confidence with his glove. Now 13 saves for him, 9 for Alex. Chris, Milan, and Joey to stay out. Devin and Michael to step out. 22.3 seconds to go in the first. Chris wins the draw. Milan to Michael. There's a shot. Save made. Rebound. It's right there. They score! Christopher Pico! As the Avs are able to execute the most boring play in hockey, the point shot with traffic, and Chris drives it home. It's 1-0 with 16 seconds to go in the first period. And let's start where that play started. Chris with outstanding body position, winning the faceoff, getting it to Devin, who swung it D to D. Michael with the shot. Zeller made the first save, his 14th of the game, but the 15th on the rebound goes in, courtesy of Chris. We are down to 6 seconds, and the Avs tried to set one more chance up. 3 seconds to, that will do it. Mateos with a hit on Ha, and now there's some extracurricular activity as the first period comes to an end. Don Bosco teammates and classmates, Foy and McCullough going after it. Something clearly happened in religion class on Thursday, which may have led to that altercation between Foy and McCullough. But at the end of one, it's 1-0 Avalanche, courtesy of Mr. Pinko, and we'll take 60 seconds.
That was a high hit. This one was off the guy's head.
So the teams will switch sides. The Avs will go from left to right. Milan is skating to the dressing room. I'm guessing it's just an equipment issue. So Avs will go left to right, Rockets right to left, long change. And the parents all switch sides. If you're a parent who watches forwards, they're going to the offensive end. If you're a player that watches D, they go to the defensive end. Mateos, Porter, and Leo will get the start in the second period along with Alex and Ali. And this second period brought to you by Norman Turkowitz, DMD. There's a special this weekend. Bring in a used tooth and we'll give you a new one. It's called the Bombas deal. Bring in a tooth, we'll give you a new one. Courtesy of Norman Turkowitz. Here's Mateos driving the net, right on net, and it's no goal. The puck went in the net. They're saying no goal as Mateos drove through Zeller, and that was an immediate call. We talked about the 4 officials at these district games. No hesitation on a no-goal call yesterday. Same thing happened there today. Milan back from the dressing room. So all that happening while we were bantering about teeth exchanges, the first 14 seconds of the second period, and I don't expect there to be any penalties off that sequence, and there is not. So face-off is coming outside the Avs blue line, and David won the draw. Jude chips it to Ben, he fires it in. Avi looking to pinch, and Avi gets it back. He got it over to Ben. Ben feeds to Cam. Avs just need to get the puck in deep here. And there's a penalty, a hit from behind on Cam, and it's touched up by Wesa Borowski. So the Avs will go on their second power play. And you know it's a big game when Frankie Loftus is in the house. This is the game of New Jersey today, and we've even got Frankie Loftus here watching the Avs and the Rockets. So the Avs on the power play, the last one cut short, only 45 seconds. Porter, Milan, Chris, Devin, and Michael. So Cam took a hit, he's okay. He does draw the penalty. Devin on the wing, far side. Saucer over Ha. Sends it to Michael. Chris right point. Chris down low. Milan back to Chris. Chris sends it to Milan. Milan assessing his options. He's pinned to the boards. I believe that's Montanari. Milan gets it away from Montanari to the point to Michael under duress. And there's a steal. Here's a 2-on-2 Ha with Foy. And Michael interrupts that pass, and then he steals it from Ha. So a big play by Michael to redeem himself off the turnover. Devin threw Michael's wickets to Porter, back to Devin. 50 seconds in the man advantage. That penalty, by the way, to Finn McCullough, his second. Avs player taken down far side Michael now pinching in deep. Devin with some there's some hitting on the far side, no call. Milan looking to set something up. 35 seconds to go in the penalty. Milan, near side, along the goal line, tried to feed it in front. To Porter in the bumper position, just couldn't handle the bouncing puck. Rockets clear, that's AAHA. Chris passes it up to Milan. Cross ice, Devin. Devin to the blue line and over. Drops it. Chris, there's a feed, just goes off Devin's stick. 10 seconds in the power play. Milan pass to Michael. Still no shots. Michael feeding. Chris tried to feed in front, but a good stick. I believe that was Foy's stick that knocked that away. We're back to 5-on-5. Cross ice pass. Michael shot tipped. Goes just wide of the net. Chris trying to recover. They try to jam it in. Porter is there. And Zeller keeps it out. No goal. The Avs within inches of taking a 2-0 lead. And the Avs, with the last 10 shots on goal in this game, shots were tied 9-9, but ever since the flurry late in the first, the Avs have really turned it on, at least on the shot count. Very close to Chris jamming it in, Porter in there as well. So we'll reset here for a moment. 13:46 to play, second period. 1-0 Avalanche, Chris the goal. And it looks like they're going to call a penalty on the Avs. They're going to call Porter for his activity in the crease as he was trying to free up the loose puck. And we said the stars are out. Not only is Frankie Loftus here, but we've got Coach McCormick. And you know that there's some advanced scouting going on, as Coach McCormick fully expecting to see either one or both of the Rockets and the Avs next weekend. There's no better coach from a game plan perspective in the Atlantic District than the McCormicks. So no surprise to see them here. So the Avs will have to kill off a penalty. 90 seconds on Porter. Second power play for the Rockets, first full power play. Conklin, a shot, tipped, goes wide. Foy picks up the puck near side. Conklin up high. High slot. Conklin looking, passes, Foy. There's a drive. Alex fights it off. Rebound is loose. On one knee, it is cleared. I couldn't see if it was Mateos or Joey, but the Avs clear the rebound off that shot. And a second penalty coming up to the Avs, and Mateos will touch it up. So the Avs to go on a 5-on-3. Sorry, the Rockets to go on a 5-on-3. And it looks like the Rockets might even go on a 6-on-3 as Sebi Pinko has approached the mic. And Sebi, as you know, is a Rocket. Who are you rooting for today, Sebi? So we're going to give Sebi the mic a little later. Let's go through this 5-on-3. Critical point in the game. The Rockets will look to tie. Ollie, Michael, Chris out to kill a nearly 1 minute 5-on-3 as Alex J got the penalty. There's the Rockets, a shot that goes high over top of the net and out. It was Albu on the far side. Zeller comes out, leaves it for Conklin. Critical juncture in this game. Foy with speed. Foy with Chris all over him. Foy maintaining it. There's Albu. There's a pass, and it didn't get through as a sliding play there by an Av to break it up. Conklin, far side. There's a shot. Alex the save, and he holds the rebound. Rebound control, critical on 5-on-3s, and Alex controlling that rebound perfectly. 18 seconds remain in Porter's penalty. He will jump on and head straight into the defensive zone. Leo out there as well, along with Michael and Ollie. Avs won the draw. Ollie tried to go up far side. Albu, though, gets the puck. Conklin, there's Foy, there's a shot. Alex might have gotten a glove on it, and it rims back out into the Rocket zone. Porter is out. 30 seconds to go in the 5-on-4 power play for the Rockets. 12:10 to play. Second period. 1-0 Avalanche. Here comes Conklin. Conklin with Michael trying to take him wide, the former Saints and the current Don Bosco teammates. AAHA with the puck. 15 seconds on the power play. Far side. Albu. Low drive. Alex makes the save. AAHA with the puck. AAHA sends it far side. 5 seconds. Albu below the goal line. They throw it in front and it comes off a stick of Michael. He picks it up and clears it. The Avs escape the 5-on-3. They're going to call Mateos offsides. And the Avs killing off a 5-on-3. Remember that one as we proceed in this game. They're going to call it an intentional offsides as Mateos had come off the bench. And so the Avs are going to have to take this faceoff all the way back in their own end to Alex's right. Ben, Cam, David, Jude, Avi out. Faceoff won by David. Avi plays it to Ben, up and out to Cam. Good breakout. Cam to the red line, the blue line. He fanned on the pass, tried to get it in deep. Ben has it and will try to take it forwards. Cam is there and Cam gets it. Cam with a nice little toe drag, and he's going to make a nice safe play, backhanding it to the corner. Far side, McCullough throws it up the boards. Rockets player takes a hit from Cam, and it is cleared. Avi was flat-footed. Wassa Borowski after him. Wassa Borowski with the steal. They throw it right in front, but Jude knocks it away. Avi picks it up, and he takes it in behind his net. Here's Avi assessing options. Passes to Cam and out. Picked up there, McCullough. Ben drives his man into the boards, and that creates a turnover as Jude fires it in. Avs have to be careful making a change on D with the long change. They're able to execute it as the Foy line comes out. Milan to Chris. Opening. Devin. There's a shot. Hit Joey and didn't get through. Devin fires it behind the net. Milan is out for a shift. Milan, near side. Battles two players, out with Chris and Joey. Milan still with the puck, throws it right in front. It goes off Joey's stick, and it will be picked up and cleared. At center, Michael on Foy. Foy knocks it down, and he fires it in. 10-10 to play. Alex behind the net, fakes it far side. There's a shot, hit the goalpost. There's another shot, hits a leg. Here's a rush for Milan. Milan with a breakaway, getting back is Sedaris. Milan shot, he scores! He scores! The Rockets whiskers away from tying it at 1, but the Avs come back, and Milan Kutsevich makes it 2-0 Avalanche. Point shot by the Rockets almost ties it at 1. And the clear to Milan, giving the Avs a 2-goal lead with 9:53 to play in period number 2. And more importantly, 110 seconds until Sebi Pinko takes the mic for the remainder of the second period. Shots on goal, 20-12 now for the Avs. Fired in by the Rockets. It's picked up. Cesari is there behind the net. Porter's able to play it. Sends it up to Leo. Hops over his stick, but Leo gets it out with Mateos. And there's a pass. It's picked off by Cassidy. Cassidy coming the other way. So the Avs turnover. They throw it in front, but Mateos steers it to safety. Mateos comes back the other way, sends it to Leo. Leo's able to get it out, just missed Porter as he was streaking towards the net. They're going to call that an icing on the Avalanche. Chris and Milan the goals. 9:10 to go. Second period. 2-0 Avs. David, Ben, Cam, Avi, Jude. David wins the draw. Ben will go forwards, try to get it out. He hits Conklin. And now it's played. It's picked up, though, behind the net by the Rockets. Players battling in there. Jude battling and is able to get it out to Ben. Ben is able to skate it out. A good play, cross ice through Avi. Avi will get there and chip it deep. Cam will chase after it. He beats Ravinsky right in front, but unable to connect with David. Conklin will look to come back the other way. There's a pass cross ice, Cesari. Avi standing up Cesari, and the Avs able to get it out. Ravinsky will chip it right back in. Avi bouncing puck is there. Avi picks it up, he gets it out. Ben, loose puck far side, fires it in. Ravinsky to chase. Avs will have to make a change quickly. Rockets try to catch him, but Cesari is not able to get past Milan. Here's a shot by Cesari. Chris blocks it. Rebound came back to Cesari. Hits Michael's leg. Michael hitting Cesari in the corner. 4 players battling in the corner to the right of Alex. Next whistle, and we will change our announcer. Here's Ravinsky shot. Alex saves, steers it to the corner. Chris looking to get it out. Joey is battling. There's a hit. Michael comes up with the puck. He's going to take it behind the net. Michael coming away off Milan's skate, and Milan drives his man to the boards. Joey will skate across the blue line. Avs looking to get a matchup win here with Milan, Chris, and Joey out. Rockets, though, with the puck. Milan with a hit. Joey with a hit. In behind the net. Chris winning it right in front. Joey with a spin, but he just couldn't get the shot through. It was broken up by the Rocket on the far side. Here comes Wasiborowski. There's a shot. Michael blocks that one. Devin on the back check. Ran into a Rocket, and the puck is thrown right on net. And Michael driving a player. Kept in. Sedaris. Near side. Right in front. Steered away. Alex. Both teams likely need a change, and Milan is going to fire it. It's hit by a high stick. So the Rockets will touch it, and that will force the face-off deep in the Rocket end. So I'm going to hand it over here. And, oh, boy, before I hand it over, Chris just got steamrolled by a Rocket in the corner. That is almost surely a penalty on the Rockets, and not a good one. So Sedaris is going to get the gate. 90 seconds suspected for roughing, and Chris draws the penalty, and we're going to give this mic to his brother.
Hi guys, my name is Sebastian Pinko, and I will be commentating the second period with 6 minutes and 47 seconds left as the Avs get a power play. And it is 2-0. David ties the faceoff. Mateos gets it. Passes to Devin. Devin passes to Mateos. Mateos passes down to Leo. Leo passes back to Mateos. Mateos passes to Devin. Mateos has it again. Passes to Leo again. Passes it to David, and he will do a turn. And we'll pass it to Leo. Leo skates it. Pass it back to David. Falls, but Leo gets it. Leo passes to Devin. Leo gets it back. Passes to Mateos, and Mateos misses the net just by a little bit. Now Mateos passes to Leo. Devin skates it back into the zone, does a turn. Passes to Chris. Chris skates down the Rocket zone. Passes to Leo, shoots, and a save. The Rockets goalie save it. It'll be Chris, Joey, and Milan as the forwards, and Avi and Jude as the defensemen. Chris wins it. Pass to... Now Milan has a pass to Jude. Jude passes to Avi. Avi passes back to Jude. Jude will take a shot. And that's a rebound. And now Chris has it. Looking for an option. Passes to Milan, but he misses it. Now, Avi has it, tries to pass to Chris, but it is tipped off a Rockets player's stick. Now, Chris has it behind the net. Tries to pass to Joey, but it doesn't get there. Now, Rockets will dump it into the half zone. Now, I think that will be an offside. 4 minutes and 58 seconds left in the second period.
Tom, we're back to 5-on-5.
And we're back on 5-5 now. Rockets win the face-off. The defense tries to pass to Albu, but doesn't get there. Now Jude has it. Pass to Avi. And they will bat. Now Conklin has it. Tries to shoot it. It will be a rebound, and Avi will pick it up. Avi tries to skate with it. Loses it. Conklin shot, and he misses the net. Now Ben has it. Passes to David. David passes to Cam. Cam on a 2-on-2 with David, but he loses it. Now David has it. Tries to pass to Cam, but it was tipped off a Rockets player's stick. Now Albu has it. There's a deke on Devin. We'll turn back. Pass to... I think... Is that a penalty? No, that was an offsides. Oh, penalty on Mateos. I don't know what for. But Rockets will have a power play. Porter, Alex, I think Ollie and Leo. Avs won the face-off. And now Ollie gets it. Tries to pass to Leo, and Leo dumps it in. Now Conklin skates with it in their zone. And Albu will tip it so it's not an icing. Now Albu has it. 3-on-1. Shot and save. Marcus shot that. Cassidy. And now Avs will dump it into the Avs zone. Conklin will get it. Conklin skates with it into the Avs zone. Goes wide. And passes to, that was Foy. Now Cassidy gets it. Pass to Albu. Albu's looking for his option. Pass to Conklin. Conklin pass to Albu. Albu shot, and that will miss the net. Foy now will try to get a quick shot, but that is tipped by Milan. Milan passes to Porter, and Porter's on a 1-on-1, and he gets poke-checked by Foy. Now, here's the Avs. Oh, no. It was a 2-on-1, but Avs got it. Now, here's Porter picking it up and tries to chip it. I think it was meant for Ollie, but Ollie wasn't there. Now, Rockets defenseman shoots it, and Alex with the save. It's back to 5-on-5 now. 2 minutes and 34 seconds left in the second. Chris wins the face-off. Now Devin has it. Drop pass to Michael. Michael skates with it. Going to the neutral zone. Pass Devin. And Devin will dump it in deep of the Rockets zone. Now Rockets will dump it into the Avs zone. And Alex will get it. Now here's Michael. Pass to Devin. Devin chips it, bank passes to Chris. Now Chris tries to pass to Joey, but it doesn't get there. Now Joey tries to get it, and another Rockets player picks it up. And a goal by Ravinsky.
Good job.
And now it'll be 2-1. Avalanche still in the lead.
But not for long.
Porter loses face-off, but Leo gets it. Now Rockets defenseman has it. Foy dumps it in deep. Now Porter has it, passes back to Devin. Devin passed to Michael. Michael passed to Mateos, but Mateos loses it. Now the Rockets dump it in. Alex tries to pass, and he makes a turnover, and that almost went in. And now they'll battle. Rockets win the battle. See, Albu almost gets the pass, and that will be out of bounds. 1 minute and 2 seconds left in the second, and then I will give it to Mr. Submarinian.
What'd you say?
After the second, I'll give it to you.
There's an ice resurface.
Oh.
Go, Rockets!
Sigma.
Avs win the face-off. Alex has it. Passes to Joey, picks it up. Now we'll pass it back down to Alex. Alex will get it. Tries to chip it to Chris, but that will be a turnover, and Alex will save it. Avs win the face-off, but now there will be a turnover. Alex will save it again. Alex will be changed for Michael. And there's a power play for the Rockets as Alex gets the penalty. What was the penalty for? And the penalty was for holding. Avs on another penalty kill. Now Conklin has a shot and a save by Alex.
That's how we do it, baby. Boing.
Hopefully Avs can win it this game.
Or they won't.
Milan loses the face-off. Foy has it pass to Conklin. Conklin passed to Albu. Albu passed it back to Conklin. Conklin passed to Albu. Albu shot, and he misses the net.
Oh my god. Conklin para Amazon. Вообще мазила. Представляешь? Yo, what is this recording on? That?
Go, Rockets!
Ain't no way you want that.
Milan loses the face-off. Now Foy passed to Conklin. Conklin will get into half zone and will get it deep. Foy will go to pick it up. Battles with Doyle. Chris tries to pass to Milan, but that will be an icing.
Rockets have this like high IQ. They know what they're doing.
And there will be an ice cut after the second, which means it'll be in 07.9 seconds. Avs win the face-off. Devin has it. Tries to pass to Chris. And Milan on a breakaway, and the time runs out.
Oh my god.
And there will be an ice cut.
Ice cut.
So at the end of 2, Avalanche 2, Rockets 1. We'll take 12 minutes for the ice resurface. Chris and Milan, the Avalanche goals, and Leo Ravinsky, the goal for the Rockets.
7.
And we are back to start the third. A quick ice resurface. Even Michael Montanari's not ready for the third period. And Rockets with a chance coming off the jump. Avs will pick it up and clear the zone, and I will catch a breath as the Avs are called for icing. 24 seconds left in the power play for the Rockets. Alex's penalty. And Sebi wants the mic, so Sebi asks, Sebi receives.
And Rockets still have a power play, and now Michael has it. The Rockets will get it. Michael gets it again, dumps it out of the Avs zone.
So my friends are watching. I'm from the Rockets. My friends are watching you. They're like, get him on. He's awesome. So good job.
And shout out to my friend and my teammate who plays on the Rockets, Grayson Aguilar. And now Chris wins the face-off, but the Rockets will get possession. Now Rockets almost on a 2-on-1. Now Chris gets it. Power play's over, back to 5-on-5. Now Milan has it, and we'll lose it. And now Rockets will rush up the Avalanche zone. Tries to hit Devin. Now Chris passed to Joey. Now Milan has it. Pass to Joey. Joey on the breakaway. Shot, and Joey to Dario scores. 3-1 Avalanche. Assisted by Milan Kutsevich, Joey scores. I'll commentate till 10 minutes left. Will win the face-off. Ben gets it to Avi. Avi skates with it, dumps it into the Rocket zone. Luca Montanari will go to get it. Ben has it. Montanari has it again. And David will hit him, but Montanari still has the puck. He's behind the Rockets net. Does a deke on David. He passes to number 44. Now number 43 has it. Skates to the Avs zone. Tries to pass to number 6, but it doesn't get there. Now Montanari will get it again. Pass to number 5, Sean Dugastrani. And now that'll be an icing on the Rockets. 13 minutes and 52 seconds left in the third. Mateos, Porter, and Leo as offense, and Ollie and Alex as the defenseman. Porter wins the face-off. Now Ollie has it, dumps it back, but Albu gets it. Albu skates with it, tries to pass to Foy, but that will be an offside. Porter loses the face-off. Rockets will dump it into the Av zone. Now Ollie has it. Tries to chip it off the boards, but Rockets have it now. Rockets defenseman tries to shoot it, but it's blocked by Mateos. And now Leo's battling for it, and that'll be an out of bounds. Milan, Joey, and Chris as offense, and Michael and Devin as the defenseman. Chris wins the face-off. Now Milan skates with it. Milan's rushing with Joey. Milan does a move. Now Chris has it. Tries to pass to Devin, but that was a little too hard. Now Michael's battling for it. Now Milan shoots it, and that goalie saved it. Now Joey tries to get a shot on it, but he misses. Now Chris will go on him, on Foy. And now Rockets still have it. Try to dump it, and Milan Kutsevich absolutely lays him out. Now Chris will go on Conklin. Conklin cross-checks it on Chris, but that will be no penalty. Now Michael has it behind the net. Passes to Mateos, and Porter will go get it on Montanari. Now Cesari has it. Mateos pressures him, and they will lose it. Now Leo has it. Porter has it, tries to do a deep. It works. Now Mateos has it, loses it. Now Alex has possession. And Alex tries to bang pass to Leo, but Montanari will pick it up. Montanari shoots, and a save by Alex. Montanari tries to pass to the slot, but no one was there. Now Leo has it, tries to pass to Mateos, but that will tip off his stick. Mateos has it and loses it to Conklin. Now Ollie will skate with it, and they will battle for it. Montanari gets possession. Now here's number 6. Shoots it and misses the net. Now here's Ben. Ben gets it back. Now tries to pass to Cam, but Cam doesn't catch it. Now Avi will try to put pressure on him, and Rockets will dump it into the Av zone to get a change. Now Jude has it past to Ben. Ben will try to chip it up to Chris, and Chris will pass to Cam, but that will be called offsides. 30 seconds, and I will give it to Mr. Submaranian.
Here we go, boys. Let's go down.
Now Chris wins the face-off. Milan catches it, and now AAHA has it. Tries to pass to Albu, and he misses that, and that will be an offsides. Now Chris wins the face-off. Devin has it. Passes to Joey. Joey passes to Chris, and that's another offsides. Now it's in the center. Chris loses the faceoff. Now the Rockets defenseman has it. Goes behind the Rockets net. Tries to chip it out, but Michael will kick it. Now Devin has it. Skates with a pass to Michael. Michael passes back to Devin. Devin will bang pass to Milan. Milan will pass to Michael, and Michael will dump it in. Milan will go to get it. Now Milan still has it, battling. And Milan will lose it. But now Porter gets it, gets poke checked, and Michael will go get it. Next whistle, I'm giving it to Mr. Submaranian. Michael has it. Passes to Porter. Porter skates with it. Goes into the Rocket zone. Dumps it in deep. Porter will get there before Montanari. Now Leo has it. Loses it to Montanari. Montanari skates with it. Will go into Av's zone with Conklin. Tries to pass the slot, but again, no one is there. Cassidy has it. Loses it. Oh, almost loses it to Porter. Now Alex will chip it, and that is an offside, so that means I'm giving it to Mr. Submaranian. Thank you.
Great job, Sebi. I don't know if the audience wants me back, but here I am. 8:39 to go, third period. 3-1 Avs. Chris, Milan, and Joey, the goals for the Avs. So yesterday, 5 of 6 scored by the Porter, Mateos, Leo line. Today, all 3 by the Chris, Milan, Joey line. That's the kind of balance we want to see. Albu with the puck. We're going to see a heavy dose of Albu, Foy, and Ha, along with the other top line for the Rockets, for Chris Conklin. Rockets with the puck. Avs chasing a bit. Far side to the point. Jugastron, low drive. That one goes wide. Gowan pinches. Ben hits him. Loose puck picked up. Ben with the steal, and he gets it out. Ben continuing his strong game. Here's Cam as he tries to split the D. Cam still with the puck. Cam threw it in front. No one was there. Rockets will look to reset. Ha fires it in. Glove down by Devin up to Ben. Ben will knock it out. Foy to Jugastron. Chris is on the ice and is all over him. Player goes falling. Chris is battling for Rockets single-handedly and almost came out with it. But now the Rockets with the puck. Here comes Jack Foy, under 7.5 to play. A shot, Alex the save in the breadbasket. That's the key to keep Foy outside. Alex saw that one and hangs on. Shots are converging again, 27 to 23 in favor of the Avs. It was 19 to 9 at one point. There's a driver. Vinsky hits a body in front. That's Chris. He tries to get out with it. Jude will now have it and throws it off the boards. It does get out. Joey to Milan. Here comes, or Chris rather to Milan. There's a pass. Avi tries to throw it towards the net. Didn't get through. Avi tried to keep it in, but now he will chase it back down. Sends it to Jude. Jude off the boards and out. Safe play. Finn McCullough to Ravinsky. Pass eludes everyone. Jude picks it up and out. Orloff will pick it up. He fires it in. Alex will leave it there. Avi had it knocked down. They throw it in front, but Chris is there to get the steal up to Milan. Milan will spin, and he fires it wide of the net, and that's an icing. So Milan was a stride short of the red line, and it's icing on the app. 6:28 to go in the third. 3-1 Avalanche. Ravinsky the goal for the Rockets. On a shot, Alex will stop 99 of the next 100 times. Those things happen. Here's Mateos. Centers it. Porter fires it in deep. Short shifts, pucks in deep. Rockets get the puck and they clear. That's going to go too far for anyone, and icing on the Rockets. Conklin, Cassidy, Cesari against Porter, Mateos, Leo. Winner of this game guaranteed a spot in next weekend's Atlantic District Championships. Lose and it gets complicated. Here comes the Rocket player, knocked off the puck, and Alex will cover it up. That was Cesari. So when I say complicated, lose this game and win tomorrow. And the loser of this game will make it, but creates a must-win situation tomorrow. Off the draw, quick shot, Alex steers that. Leo reverses it, takes a hit from Cassidy, and Ollie clears. 5:40 to play. Finn McCullough flips it, hit the top of the glass. I thought it was good. Jeff Green thinks it went out. Either way, the Avs will get that call, and the faceoff will be deep in the Rocket zone. Conklin and Chris. Ravinsky will feed it, not out. Michael kept it in. Chris gets the loose puck. Chris, near wall, cross ice. Michael, on net shot. Zeller makes the save and hangs on. Zeller has not faced a shot in some time, but sees that one into his glove. Again, at the top of his crease, attacking the puck. Conklin and Chris. Chris wins it. I'm going to make a comment in a moment about Chris and faceoffs. Michael fires it in deep. Milan gets there. Conklin picks it up in the corner. And he will clear but not out. Kept in by Milan to Chris. So let's look if that failed clear turns into something. Chris, puck protection. McCullough on him. Chris still with it. In from Milan, a shot. He scores! What a play by Christopher Pinko! Elite puck protection. Gets the pass to Milan Kutsevich. Second of the game, it's 4-1 Avalanche. And 4:54 away from a berth in the Atlantic District Championships. And what did we say? Turnover by the Rockets, not able to clear the zone, led to that sequence, and Chris made them pay, all getting it to Milan, all 4 goals for the Avalanche by the Chris Milan-Joey line when they've been on the ice today. Almost a mirror image. Better drive, and Zeller makes the save with his glove. You cannot stop Ben. You can only hope to contain him. And that shot gloved by Zeller. David wins the draw. Avia drive, but it's blocked. And off the slap shot, here's Borowski. Borowski driving the net, the save and fired wide. A chance there for Borovkov, and the net is off the magnets, and Alex may have hurt his hand. So Avi with a slap shot blocked by Borowski, and he had speed coming back the other way. So that was a wild and woolly set of circumstances. But they'll drop the puck to the left of Alex. Borovkov had a chance. Puck again down low. Here's Borowski. Borowski far side, the former Metro Militia AA player. To Borovkov. Orlov is pinned. David gets the puck. Still battling. Jude with a hit. Avi fires it up the boards. Ben will try to get there. Montanari keeps it in. Montanari hit by Ben, but he still has the puck. Far side shot. That one goes wide, far post. Orloff takes a hit from Jude. David is there to Ben. Ben not out, but he gets it back and he gets it out to Cam. Avs need to just get the puck deep here. Montanari with it, knocked down. Avi with the puck off the glass and out. No icing as that hits a stick. And that gives time for the Rockets to make a change. There's a pass cross ice. Foy far side. Under 3.5 to go. Foy, there's a shot. Hits Alex in the arm and goes over top of the net. Leonard's took a hit. Foy knocked off the puck. Porter will send it against the grain behind the net to Alex. Up to Leo. Leo's able to chip it out. Jugastron gives chase. Mateos on him. Porter, as the puck comes back to center, will dump it in deep. 3 minutes to play in this qualifier game. 4-1 Avalanche. Breakout by the Rockets. Cassidy with Leonards. Cassidy misses Leonards on the connection. We will look for an interesting decision by the Rockets. Will they play for goal differential, or will they look to try to get a goal by pulling the goaltender and come back? I suspect they're going to play for goal differential in case for some reason they don't beat Palmyra tomorrow. And the puck's out of play for a stoppage. 2:36 to go. 4-1 Avs. And Zeller has gone for a skate, but he's going to go back into the net. 32-26 the shots for the Avalanche. Face off at center. Chris, we lost track of it because of the play he set up Milan on. Chris has just come a very long way on face-offs this year. I know he's worked on it, and that's now given with Porter two extremely strong face-off men if Chris can keep it up. There's a shot and a tip. Goes wide. Chris Milan, Joey out. There's a quick pass. Devin in the slot. Feeds it. Michael, point, shot, tipped. Zeller makes the save and hangs on. 2:06 to go in the third. So a win by the Avalanche will get them to 6 points. And the best any other team could do is also 6 points. And the Avs will have the edge on goal differential, most likely, if there's a three-way tie at 6 points. Devin lost the puck. It's in behind the net, but he's able to recover. Good effort there by Devin. Michael pushing the puck away. Zeller staying in the net. 1:45 to go. Right in front, and it bounced and hopped over the stick of AAHA. Here comes Chris to Milan. Milan tried to feed it to Chris. Montanari knocked it down. Here's Michael way up in the play. Cam steps on. Avs looking to make a change. Here's Cam. There's a shot. Zeller makes the save and hangs on. He keeps it a 3-goal game with 1:29 to go. And the faceoff will be to Zeller's left. So goal differential, an important tiebreaker if three teams finish 2-1. David wins the draw to Avi. There's a shot, and it hit Zeller's glove and went over top of the net. Jamming at it is David, but Zeller made that save. Skating the other way is Sideris. Avi stepped up on Wessa Borowski. Puck goes into the corner. Avi takes a hit, gets it to Alex. Up to Ben. Ben clears to Cam. Wessa Borowski knocks it down to McCullough. Finn McCullough, not to be confused with Leo McCullough. Feeds it to Sideris. Last minute of play in the third period. Avi knocks it down at center in his skates. Puck protection and gets to the red line, and he keeps going. Avi now will dump it in. Takes a hit from Sideris. Sideris tries to finish the hit after the play. Ben now driving towards the puck. Here's Porter. Porter looking to make a move, a steal, able to knock it away from Borovkov. Orlov takes a hit from Ben. If they're tracking hits in this game, Ben Green must be up to double digits as Porter sends Foy flying. And the Rockets are called for offsides. 23.2 seconds left. And the capacity crowd here on Rink 4 starting to head for the exits. to beat the traffic coming out of Iceline on Lawrence Drive. It's not quite the same scene as leaving Dodger Stadium, but we do have a pretty full house here on Rink 4. Alex will clear it. Leo chips it out. Montanari shoves his former teammate. Under 10 seconds to go. Ravinsky's pass knocked down by Leo. And we have offsides at the blue line. Porter and Montanari are going at it. Now joining the play is another Rocket, and they're all going after each other with 7.3 seconds to play in this one. The Avalanche, with one of their most complete games in weeks. 4-1 lead, very nearly a 4-0 shutout. Few high danger chances from the Rockets. And let's see what's doled out across teams. It looks like the Avs are going to have Porter in the box, and that's the only penalty. I'm surprised that there wasn't a third man in retaliation call on the Rockets. So not surprised that the first one didn't get called, but the third man in. Anyway, 5 seconds, brief power play for the Rockets. Ravinsky a shot. Again, if goal differential matters, it could make a difference. Montanari on net. Alex the save. There's some pushing and shoving. But the Avalanche winning 4-1. And the officials, there's 4 of them, will separate the players. And it's a sweet win for the Avalanche to beat their Atlantic District rivals to clinch a berth in next week's Atlantic District Championship. And a whole bunch of players here, teammates with each other at the Saints, teammates with each other at Don Bosco. And the Leo McCullough Revenge Tour gets its first win as the Avalanche win 4-1. I'm sure we're going to see this team at least once more before the season is up. A fine performance by both sides. The Avs, the winners in this one. So we'll have an orderly handshake line, and we'll be back at it tomorrow afternoon. The Avalanche 2-0 will look for a clean sweep in the district qualifiers. Tomorrow's game against PHC. PHC playing against Palmyra in about, 35 minutes. Thanks, everyone. See you tomorrow.
I think we're good when we're like this. 9 to 6. When we're, yeah.